Okay, this is part 2 of my video that went viral, where this 13-year-old boy, he beat all the fastest 250cc riders in South Thailand on an 85cc two-stroke bike. So that's absolutely amazing, and I understand why people they wanted to watch it. So here's part 2, and during the video I'll also address some of all the comments that were mentioned on my previous video. People were talking about horsepower, weight, and two-stroke versus four-stroke and all kinds of stuff. So I'll go through that in this video as well. And actually this race that we're gonna watch in this video was race 1 of the whole day, where he will have the gear shifter on the bike the whole race. You know, the video that went viral, he lost the gear shifter in that video. So this is a bit different. This is a normal race where his bike keep working throughout the whole race. And by the way, I'll put a link in the description to part 1 of this video in case you didn't watch it yet. So check that out. And by the way, the podium footage that you're watching right now is from that race too, as you may recognize. So I didn't mean to make it like a Tarantino movie, but that's how it turned out. So now let's get started with the race and watch some wild racing. So buckle up guys, this is gonna get hectic. Okay, so the first race has begun, and as you may know, I got injured on this race, actually in the pits by helping a friend lock down the start device. But my friend, he's out battling right now with one of the superstars in Thailand. And by the way, my friend, he's an American rider that races the Thailand National Championship in the A class. Whoa, now he's getting passed by the 85cc rider.
Yeah, man. Whoa.
And wow, now he passed him back. He's the only guy who was able to pass this kid back.
Wow, he got it back. That's the guy I helped lock, that's my friend I helped lock the start device down, and he's leading the race. And that second guy is an 85cc rider. That, I think he's the champion of the Indian Supercross Championship. That guy in second place now. Wow, this is gonna be a battle. Now he's charging again. Now they're into lappers. Okay, now he's pulling a little bit of a gap. Nice. He's taking the outside and protecting the inside. Okay, nice. Protecting the inside again. Going a bit wide. He's got a good speed going there.
But as you can see, the 85cc catches up in that section, and within the next minute, get ready, there's gonna be a pass happening. And you can see he's inching his way closer and closer, and here through the waves, he's also carrying a really high speed.
Nice.
And then getting close to him here by this next turn, and then watch what he does over this speed check jump. He over jumps it, and then he just charges and soaks up the jump, and now they're side by side, and then he over jumps again, and then he takes the inside and passes. Wow, what a pass. And then fourth gear pinned, full gas over this jump.
But guys, this is... Wow, now he's pulling a gap.
So in my first video I did of this race that went viral, there was a lot of comments, and a lot of the comments, they were about the 85cc maybe having horsepower to weight ratio advantage. And I did the math using average horsepower numbers and average rider weight numbers, and actually the 250F has a small advantage because it puts out 0.24 horsepower per kilo of total bike and rider weight, and the 85cc can put out around 0.2. And riding two strokes, it's harder to get the power to the ground and manage the power actually. And of course these bikes that are battling up front, they have a few mods, and there's also a few variables with the body weight and the fitness level, and there's also things like tire choice and stuff, as you know. But in the end it comes down to rider skill and fitness. And now towards the end of the race, you can notice he's building a larger gap to second place there. And by the way, this is not normal. In case you're new to motocross, this is not normal. But this kid on the 85cc, his name is Brian Giles, and his older brother, by the way, is even faster. His name is Boeing Giles. But Brian Giles on the 85cc that you're watching right now, he has some pretty incredible stats. Well, first of all, he's the first Asian to ever podium in an EMX 65cc race in the European Championship. Okay, and then he's also the first Asian rider to ever win a championship in the UK, and he's also the champion of the new International Supercross Championship in India. So who knows, he might be the next Jed Lawrence from Asia. We will see in the future. And by the way, we're getting close to the last lap, folks, so the race is almost over. Oh, and just like in the previous video, I'll put the contact information for Brian Giles and his dad Rick Giles in the description below. So if you have a race team or if you want to sponsor this kid with your company, check out the contact information and get in touch with these guys in the description. Okay, and last lap, checkered flag out, and Brian Giles wins the race on an 85cc and throws a whip, beating all the fastest guys in South Thailand. What an amazing race. I'm almost happy I got injured so I could watch these races, because otherwise I would have been out there myself, and you know what? I think I would have been beat too, because my friend who came over here in second, he's actually faster than me, so I wouldn't have a chance, honestly. Okay guys, I got some bad news. Here in the pits I wanted to help my friend lock his starting device. So I pulled down in his handlebars really hard with my left hand to lock the start device. And it was really low, so I pulled as hard as I could, and then I tore a fiber. So I tore a muscle fiber. I tore it somewhere near the tendon here. And I can't put weight on the bars. I can't even push my bike, because it hurts too much. But when I don't do anything, it doesn't hurt too much, so that's kind of the good news. But I won't be racing today. Then I got some good news, and that is that I got invited to race at the FIM Asia Championship. So the vet class for people in the 40-year-old category. So that's exciting. That's in 3 weeks from now. So I really have to try to figure out if I can recover this quick and then be ready to race. It's so funny, I got invited to that big race yesterday. It's here in Thailand this year. And I thought to myself, the only thing I have to be careful today is not get injured. And then I got injured in the most weird way you can imagine. In the pits, just pulling down on a set of handlebars to lock a start device. So what you can learn from this is, if you ever have to lock down a start device for your friend, get a few friends, especially if the start device is really low. Get a few friends, like 2 or 3 people, to pull down on the handlebars, so you don't do it one person with one hand and pull as hard as you can, because every time you pull as hard as you can or exert maximum force with your muscles, there's a chance you can snap something, especially if you're really strong, ironically. You know, I've been training in the gym for 20 years and I've never had an injury come like this. I never snapped a fiber. If you can learn anything from this video, it's just be careful locking down start devices. Don't exert maximum effort in weird angles. It was a really weird angle as well, you know, when you pull down with one hand. I guess I pulled down with my lats, and then I also engaged my pecs really hard to just use every muscle I had. And then something just snapped. I could feel it, and then it got okay. Like, I can walk around now without any pain or anything, so it's I don't think it's something crazy bad. But if I try to do like even the slightest push-up or anything, it just really stings. I don't want to race, just to make sure that I don't, if I overjump something or if I'm slightly off balance, if I put a lot of weight on the handlebars by accident, I'm worried that I'm gonna tear it even further. Whatever's broken in there, it could get like completely, you know, messed up if I do another bad movement by accident, which can easily happen in a race. I mean, anyways, make sure you're subscribed to hopefully watch my next big race. I want to say thank you to Rev100 Decals. You can follow them on Instagram or get a discount by using the link and the discount code in the description. And if you want to get better at riding, check out Fast Club by joining the YouTube channel. If you want to get fitter while being on a holiday, check out fitcamp5.com. And if you like to train motocross in Thailand, check out motocrossbooker.com with the slogan, dreams are meant to come true. So if you dream about becoming a better motocross rider, check those things out.